you finally ready to take action and get ahead financially? Set yourself up for the retirement. Send your kids to college and not have them graduate with a lot of debt. I'm Paula Haddock here with Joseph Quijano at one of your wonderful educational events for becoming your own banker. Become the banker.
That is right.
I've been doing this for 7 years. It's the best thing I've ever done financially. My husband too. But a lot of people are here tonight, Joe, because they're frustrated because they can't get ahead. Why can't people get ahead these days?
Well, you know, Paula, they're tired of losing money. The stock market is not working for them. The banks are not working for them. So people are fed up with losing money. They want to make money, but they're using the wrong, outdated strategies. What they need is something new, something totally out of the box, basically,
Yes.
like become the banker to get ahead in this economy. If you stop and think about it, in the 1980s, banks were paying us between 9 and 10% on a savings account.
Wow.
Now, today, they're paying us less than 1%.
Less
than 1%.
This is crazy.
So inflation is growing at 3%. So we're losing money by having money in the bank.
The beautiful thing about, me having my own bank,
Right.
becoming a banker, I put my money in, and I put as much as I can because I want to save as much as I can, and it grows at a guaranteed 4% rate of return.
And it's tax-free,
Yes.
recession-proof,
Yes.
and it's liquid. Become the banker is only the name of a
Right.
financial strategy that has been around for 200 years, Paula. You know that.
Yes.
Now, you don't have to go to school to become a banker. You don't have to be a banker to do this.
You said this has been around more than 200 years, this strategy. So many people have used it that we know. They're famous.
That's
wealthy
right.
people. Walt Disney.
J.C. Penney.
Yeah. Gerald Ford.
That's right. Even Senator John McCain and the ex-chairman of the Federal Reserve, Ben Bernanke. And I just heard about, from Forbes magazine, that Hillary Clinton also is using the Become the Banker as part of her financial strategy.
But you don't have to be rich and famous to become the banker. Many everyday, hardworking people are using it to grow their wealth.
I thought it was a really great way to put together my retirement and then also be able to have that liquid and available to me so I could do things with it versus a 401k or versus an IRA. I mean, it was just nice to have my money available to me. So that was a lot of why I started it. I've had it for about 3 years and I've been able to use this to remodel my kitchen. And so that was really great for us. We've also remodeled a bathroom, and another thing I've used it for is just to fund a personal business, a small business that I have on the side. So I've been using it a couple of different ways. It's been great.
Right now, I'm constantly saving money. The minute I get a paycheck, I pay my bills, and then I save the rest. I mean, I try to, be frugal with it. The bank pays less than 1% on the money that I save in there. With Become the Banker, I can put it in the bank, my own bank, and it grows at 4%. So that's huge. That's way more than what my bank gives me.
It's so exciting to see young people
Absolutely.
get involved
Absolutely.
in this because they have much more time to save their money
That's
and
right.
grow it.
Yeah, and they actually are not going to make the mistakes that we have made in the past,
Yes.
right?
This is why he is here. These educational events are so wonderful. I love it when people come, adults come, they bring their kids
Yes.
now. I wish they taught this in school.
Oh, absolutely.
Because once again, traditionally so many of us, we have the 401k accounts, right? I have one at work. But, when you look at the difference between a 401k account and Become the Banker account, it's night and day.
If you had $100,000 in the 401k and you wanted to get this money out because of an opportunity or an emergency, you would lose 30% to taxes. That means that you would net
Right off the top, yeah.
$70,000. $30,000 would be gone to the government
That's
and to
right.
penalties.
Yeah.
On the other hand, that Become the Banker account, you would get it all. You wouldn't lose a dime. You would get $100,000.
My dad was an accountant. He knew what to do with money. That was what he spent his whole life working with, was money. 2001, they lost half their retirement. 2008, after he passed away, they lost another half. 3 years ago, my mom had to sell her house. She was running out of money. When she passed away, what little was left, my sister and I, when we finally went through the paperwork, discovered that 70% of what was currently in the account was gone just due to taxes, fees, all of that stuff that goes with closing accounts. What made it important to me is realizing that with my Become the Banker accounts, this will not ever happen. You will not lose any money in the program.
It's so exciting. I always love coming to your events.
Well,
I mean, I came more than 7 years ago. I brought my husband. He didn't want to come, but after all these years, he's still thanking me for coming. So
Good.
you really should join Joe for his next educational event. You're going to learn so much. You're going to be so glad you did. I promise.
So what are you waiting for? A brighter financial future is waiting for you. Joe has 2 free, powerful events coming up. The first one's next Tuesday. That's November 15th in North Glen. The second one is Thursday the 17th in Inglewood. They both start at 6:30 in the evening, and space is limited, so do call and RSVP. Then mark it on your calendar. Make sure you come and bring along your significant other. And if you are one of the first 10 callers to register and attend an event, you will receive a free Become the Banker workbook, as well as a free Golden Corral gift card to have breakfast or lunch on Joe. And because Become the Banker is an A+ member of the BBB and has been a Colorado company for more than 43 years, you can trust them. To register for this free event, call 877-299-9957. If the call volume is high, which it usually is, just try to be patient a few seconds. Or you can also go online to becomethebanker.info. You can easily click and register online right there.